Okay, this is my last day doing Tri-States this morning, and more on that later. However, this morning, alarm didn't go off. I know. And I just, happened to pop awake just a few minutes after 4, which kind of surprised me because I had a bit of champagne last night. And
you could stop all the way till 6 a.m. I know. You almost missed it. But you know what? If you missed it,
yeah, what are they going to do, fire me?
Yeah, it'd be like, nope, that's Sarah.
That's Sarah.
Exactly.
God love her.
That's a fitting song.
She's going to make me cry.
She's going to make me cry.
I'm fine.
This is my last day on Tri-States this morning, and my friend Lily in the back requested dedication to me. Right, Lily? I mean, that was for me, right? Right? It wasn't for the weather.
I think it's for the weather.
She's amazing just the way she is.
That's right.
With all the hot weather.
That's it.
Yeah, people are, no, they're not happy with me today.
Plus, we're going to have a tribute to our own Sarah Deien on this, her last day on Tri-States this morning. But first, we turn to Tegan, who was over here trying to hit me, for a look at weather.
I was not trying to hit you. I am pleading the fifth.
Who are you going to believe? Me? The one who was almost going to get hit, or the one pleading the fifth?
I would more assume that Sarah would hit you than me.
See, for 12 years, when on Tri-States this morning, if I mess up, it's always like, oh, or I pinch.
Yeah. I know, see? Yes. You should be glad I'm sitting on this side.
Last day, and I'm still trained to step over here because I don't want to get
and I know for years when I anchored alongside Chris Dewar, sometimes I'd even pull his hair out. I mean,
well, really, that's fun.
I am nice to my kids, though. I swear it. I am.
For now. Let's talk weather. Welcome back to the show. She has been your friend and a staple of the news scene in the Tri-States for more than 20 years, but sadly this morning will be her last morning behind this news desk. Now, just to give you a little bit of background on Sarah, she started with KHQA as an intern in 1989.
Can we put this on a one-shot?
KHQA quickly hired her, and she worked weekends while she was finishing college. At that time, it was known as the Northeast Missouri State University in Kirksville.
Such a dinosaur.
Anyway, Sarah anchored the original Tri-States this morning, the first time KHQA ever had a morning show. She then got married, moved to Hannibal, where she became the Hannibal bureau chief. Cover her face so we can't hear her cry. She anchored KHQA's late news for several years before returning to Tri-States this morning in the late 90s. Now, I know she has some things she wants to say to all of you, but before we turn the show over to her, here are some special moments from her time here at KHQA.
Oh, boy.
Hello from the TV7 Quincy News Desk. I'm Sarah Deien, report.
Now, KHQA TV7 News brings you home with TV7 Headline News Local Edition.
Hello from the TV7 Quincy News Desk. I'm Sarah Deien reporting. With opening a business on the second story is the access. A lot of these buildings don't have a separate entrance to the second floor. And then there's the stairs. They create a problem for people with disabilities. Raja Maples joins us live now. She is and now we have Raja Maples in the Weather Center tonight. And Raja, we had a nice day as far as temperatures went. A little soggy, though. That's right. It wasn't too bad out there.
Fly over to the Weather Center right now where Raja Maples has your first forecast.
Say what you want about today's weather. It was bitterly cold, but by golly, it was nice to see the sunshine for the first time in what seems like forever. I picked this up and I said to Sarah, I think this is a bowling ball. Until I opened it up, and sure enough, it's a bowling ball. I grew up in Monroe City. My favorite memories are living on the farm and spending time with my 8 brothers and sisters. Now my husband and I have made Hannibal our home. We enjoy being just down the road from family and knowing everybody in our community. Our neighbors are always there when we need them, and we all watch out for each other. Since I'm lucky enough to bring the news to my family and friends every night, I feel like I can be there for them too. And it's this spirit of community that makes the people of the Tri-States people you can count on.
Growl.
Had to pull that out, didn't he? You can tell Raja put that together, and thank you, Raja. But you can tell what era she worked with me, because she could have picked the big, you know, early 90s hair as it was.
I was waiting for that to come out.
I'm not all that disappointed
those are
that
the
I didn't.
3/4 in the back is what they are.
So here's the deal, okay? I have been here for like forever.
22 years.
22 years, and the station is planning some really exciting stuff for the morning show, and I wish them the best. But they need somebody, they really do, who's full-time. And, you know, I have been logging in a grueling 2 hours a day for the last 12 years, and I'm tired. And so they wanted somebody to be able to come in at 2, and I can't do that. I've got little girls who need me and a baby at home, so I am just going to hang it up for now. But they would not take my keys. They would not take my keys from me.
Of course they wouldn't.
I said, "You are not the mob. I can leave." And they said, "No, you can't." So I'm going to take a break. I'm taking a sabbatical. And then you know, I might do some special
You're
reports.
You're pop in here and there.
I might write. I don't know. I got the keys to the building. I can
do whatever you want.
I can do what I want. So, I mean, that's kind of the lowdown. But I have certainly enjoyed my time here, and this is not like a job, because I just get to come in and be myself, and I've worked with some fantastic people over the years, and so I'll miss everybody. I'll miss you, you know.
That's right, and we will miss you. I will miss you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll miss you too. Doggone it.
I don't know what I'm going to do without my therapy sessions and and our kid chatter.
Yeah, we've had some good times, and so, you know, life is not coming to an end. I'm just looking forward to sleeping in until 6 o'clock. I mean, it's
we
just
expect
exciting.
you to pop in every once in a while.
Okay.
When you can't sleep at 4
We'll
a.m.
do.
You can come
We'll
on
be
in.
here.
Just do your final pitches to break.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back to close out the show. We appreciate your company. It's all about me.
It's from your era, isn't it?
It is from my era. Oh, I loved that song when I was growing up.
I bet.
It was all about you. It's all about me. All about me.
Let's talk weather.
Weather today, you know, it's your last day here in TST.
Yes.
So I thought I'd give you the best temperatures possible.
Good grief, girl.
I know it.
Thank you for the 100, Sarah.
I know.
I got to ask you, Sarah, what was up with those hairstyles?
I'm rolling with the times.
I know.
Look at me. I'm rolling with the times. You're always afraid to see all those old pictures come back. And,
Yeah, but see, it's work for you because it's actually on video. So it moves.
Good stuff.
I know it is.
I was going to ask you, though, you know, you've been in the business for a long time. What are some of the best things about being in the business that you'll take away from this experience?
Yeah, I've loved anchoring, but when I was reporting way back, 20 years ago, and I've had some great assignments. I met some great people. I've covered, I'm no Dan Rather, but I've covered some presidential visits and different, floods and
the panty quilt man.
Yes, the panty quilt man. And it's those kind of things, though. It's the people stories, because it's the people. It's all about who you meet, the people you come across, the people who enrich your lives, and I mean that's what I've enjoyed the most.
Absolutely. I want to know a funny story. I've heard
any funny story.
I've heard a bunch, and a few have happened on our show. But one of the funniest moments that you had over the last 22 years.
Oh, that has put me on the spot, Tegan.
That's what I do.
Yes. I don't know. There's been so many. I remember one time when the owner was in. I didn't know he was in town. I didn't know he was watching the show. And I did one of these things where I'm like, and look, I'm wearing shoes today. Which you do notice. I have pants on for this special occasion.
Which, if you don't know Sarah, she wears jogging pants, shorts, flip-flops.
Pajamas.
She dressed up today.
There is a benefit for only having half your body show. Well, sometimes I wish it were like this is a whole 3-shot. But yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot of fun times. And people have been writing on Facebook and kind of sharing some of those. And
they have.
It wasn't, but 2 months ago I called, the leading terrorist Osama bin Laden. So just generally my screw-ups that people remember.
I know.
That's what I'm going to be known for.
You'll be known for being funny.
Sad.
So besides coming back eventually to do some stuff for us. What are your plans looking forward?
I'm sleeping in a little bit. I just, you know what, I just look forward to doing nothing for a while,
Yes.
actually. I mean, I'm just taking a good break, maybe after the first year, start thinking about it. But I like to write, and I would like to, you know, keep writing for Connect Tri-States. That's been a lot of fun for me. And then, you know, some stuff here and there for the station.
Sure.
So, I don't know.
The kids are going to enjoy you being up later at night.
Yes, that's the thing. You know, I only, again, work 2 hours a day, so it's not like they even know that I'm gone. They don't even know Mama's on TV, I don't think. But I will be able to hang a little later than 8 o'clock at night.
You take a little pressure off your husband?
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be good.
Yeah, at least in the mornings.
Yeah.
Believe me, mornings are rough. My husband does it too.
Yeah.
And I sit back and say, how did it go?
So I don't know who's going to be sitting in this chair because they're still trying to figure that out.
We're not sure he's sitting in that chair.
Yeah. So, you know, best of luck because they're doing some pretty exciting things here in the morning show. So
right.
whoever sits here.
And Sarah, it's been a privilege working with you. Very much so.
Thank you.
Oh, forget that. Are you kidding me?
Fantastic day. Take care.
We don't handshake.
Thank you.